No, give me all. No, they're mine. No.
The accommodation.
No, they appear quite interesting.
The jails are below. This is the common room for those who wait.
How long do they wait?
Some an hour, some a lifetime.
Do they all await the Inquisition?
Ah, no. These are mere thieves, murderers. If you need anything, just shout. If you're able.
What do you mean by that? Calm yourself. There's a remedy for everything but death. That may be the very one we need. Good morning, gentlemen. Ladies. I regret being thrust upon you in this manner, and hope that you shall not find my company objectionable. In any case, I trust I shall not be among you long. The Inquisition...
Kill each other if you must, but for God's sake, do it quietly. Who are you? Huh? Speak up.
Cervantes. Don't make out dear Cervantes.
A gentleman.
It has never saved me from going to bed hungry.
And that?
My servant. May I have the honor?
They call me the governor. What's your game?
My game?
Your specialty, man. Cut purse, highwayman.
Nothing so interesting. I am a poet.
I've been in prison for that.
No, not for that.
Too bad.
Well, let's get on with the trial.
Excuse me, what's trial?
Yours, of course.
But what have I done?
Oh, we'll find something.
You don't seem to understand. I'll only be here.
You don't understand. No one enters or leaves this prison without being tried by his fellow prisoners.
And if I'm found guilty?
Oh, you will be.
What sort of sentence?
We generally find a prisoner all his possessions.
All of them?
It's not practical to take more.
Why don't these things are my livelihood?
I thought you said you were a poet.
Of the theater.
It's false.
Costumes and properties. Actually, you see, I am a playwright and an actor. So, of course, these poor things would not be of any use to you. Oh, please, not that, please. Not that.
Heavy. Valuable.
Only to me.
We might let you ransom it.
I have no money.
Oh, how unfortunate. Paper.
My manuscript.
Still worthless.
Wait. You spoke of a trial. By your own word, I must be given a trial.
Oh, very well. I hereby declare this court in session. Now then, what are you here for?
I am to appear before the Inquisition.
Heresy?
Not exactly. You see, I have been employed by the government as a tax collector.
Poet, actor, tax collector?
A temporary thing to keep us from starvation.
How does a tax collector get in trouble with the Inquisition?
I made an assessment against the monastery of La Merced. When they refused to pay, I issued a lien on the property.
You did what?
He foreclosed on a church.
Why are you here?
Someone had to tack the notice on the church door.
These two have empty rooms in their
The
heads.
law says treat everyone equally. We only obey the law.
Governor, if you don't mind, I should like to prosecute this case.
Why?
Let us say I dislike stupidity, especially when it masquerades as virtue. Don Miguel de Cervantes, I charge you with being an idealist, a bad poet, and an honest man. I'll plead you.
Guilty.
All right. Bravo. It is the judgment of this
Your
court.
Excellency, what about my defense?
But you just pleaded guilty.
Since I've admitted guilt, isn't the court required to hear me out?
For what purpose?
The jury may choose to be lenient.
He is trying to gain time.
Do you have a scarcity of that?
Any urgent appointments?
It is true I am guilty of these charges. An idealist. I've never had the courage to believe in nothing. A bad poet. That comes a bit more painfully still.
Let's hear your defense.
Your Excellency, if you've no objection, I should like to present it in the manner I know best, in the form of a charade.
Charade?
An entertainment, if you will.
Entertainment.
At most, it may beguile your time. And if any of you should care to enter in,
Governor, I should like to protest.
No, let's hear him out.
then may I set the stage? I shall impersonate a man. Enter into my imagination and see him. His name, Alonso Quijano, a country squire no longer young. Bony, foul-faced, eyes that burn with the fire of inner vision. Now, being retired, he has much time for books. He studies them from morn to night, and often through the night as well. And all he reads oppresses him, and fills him with indignation at man's murderous ways towards man. He broods, and broods, and broods, and from so much brooding, his brains dry up. He lays down the melancholy burden of sanity and conceives the strangest project ever imagined, to become a knight-errant and sally forth into the world to right all wrongs. No longer shall he be plain Alonso Quijano, but a godless knight known as Don Quixote de la Mancha. Hear me now, O thou bleak and unbearable world, thou abased and debauched as can be. And a knight with his banners so bravely unfurled, now hurls down his gauntlet to thee. I am Don Quixote, the Lord of La Mancha, my destiny calls and I come. And the wild winds of fortune will carry me upward, for whithersoever they flow. Whithersoever they blow, onward to glory I go. I'm Sancho, yes, I'm Sancho. I'll follow my master till the end. I'll tell all the world proudly, I'm his squire, I'm his friend. begin, and virtue shall triumph at last. How dost thou like it, Gentry? Oh, marvelous, Your Grace. But it's peculiar. To me, this great highway to glory looks exactly like the road to El Toboso where you can buy chicken's feet. Like beauty, my friend, 'tis all in the eyes of the beholder. Only wait and thou shalt see amazing sights. What kind? Why, knights and nations, wizards, warlocks, a cavalcade of vast, unending army. They sound dangerous. They are dangerous. But one there will be who leads them, and he will be the most dangerous of all. Well, who is he? Who? The great enchanter. Beware him, Sancho, for his thoughts are cold and his spirit shriveled. He has eyes like little machines, and where he walks the earth is blighted. But one day we shall meet face to face, and on that day I wouldn't get upset, Your Grace. As I always say, have patience and shuffle the cards. Do you never run out of proverbs? No, Your Grace. I was born with a belly full of them. Oh, what is it? How long since we sallied forth? Oh, about 2 minutes. So soon shall I engage in brave, unequal combat. Combat? Where? Canst not see? There below, a monstrous giant of infamous repute. What giant? It is that dark and dreaded ogre by the name of Metagoga. Beware him, Sancho. You can tell him by the 4 great arms are whirling on his back. It's a windmill. Oh, feckless giant standing there, a vast avant. Oh, no, beware! No, Your Grace, my son, my wife, my husband, my giant, okay? Didn't I tell you, Your Grace, that's a windmill? A work of my enemy, the enchanter. At the last moment, he transformed that ogre into a windmill. Sancho, it comes to me. What, Your Grace? How he was able to upset me. It is because I have never properly been dubbed a knight. Well, that's no problem. Just tell me how it's done and I'll be glad to attend to it. Thank you, my friend. But it may only be done by another knight. That's a problem. I've never seen another knight. The lord of some castle will do. Or a king, or even a duke. Well, I'll keep my eye out for any kings or dukes as we go. By the way, does Your Grace know where we're going? Wherever the road may lead. Aha! Now what? The very place. Where? There! If Your Grace would give me just a hint. There in the distance, a castle. the crags. Crags? And the banners, all the brave banners are flaunching in the wind. Anything I know? I see a cat crouching on a field tawny, and beneath it the inscription, meow. Undoubtedly, the insignia of some great lord. Oh, that's fine, Your Grace. Maybe this is where you can get yourself drugged. Don't. Blow my bugle. There's a dwarf may mount the battlements and announce our coming. But I don't see a castle. I do see something. Maybe it's an inn. An inn. We'd better pass it by, Your Grace. These roadside places are full of rough men and women. And come, we shall ride straight to the drawbridge of yon castle, and there thy vision shall improve. And here is an example of how, to the untrained eye, one thing can seem to be another. To Sancho, an inn. To Quixote, a castle. To anyone else, whatever their mind may make of it. But, for the sake of argument, let us grant Sancho his vision, an inn. A kindly innkeeper. His less kindly wife. Rough men, muleteers, 15 miles on the road today. And in most particular, a woman called Aldonka.
You weren't on the table of your lousy head. There, swine. Feed. I brought you something. Keep it till it grows up. Little dogs have big ideas.
Tonight?
Payment in advance.
Aldonza, sweetheart, come here.
Talk with your mouth, not with your hands.
I got a nice big fat hand in the stable.
Good. Eat it.
You refuse, Pedro?
Try me.
My mules aren't so stubborn.
Fine. Make love to your mule. One pair of arms is like another. I don't know why or who's to blame. I'll go with you or with your brother. It's all the same. It's all the same. This
delivery?
You won't deliver.
She'll deliver.
Well, gentlemen, everything in order. Did you feed the meals? They're eating as well as you.
God forbid.
He jokes. It's well known that I set the finest table between Madrid and Malaga. My patrons have always... It's the pig butcher. I didn't expect him till tomorrow. Coming, Senor Butcher, coming.
Is the lord of the castle at hand? I say, is the Castellano here?
I'm in charge of this place.
We waited, sire, for a dwarf to mount the battlements and announce us, but none appeared.
The dwarves are all busy.
Noble lords and ladies, my master, Don Quixote, knight-errant and defender of the right, and pursuer of lofty undertakings, implores a boon of hospitality.
Well, sir, is it granted?
Absolutely. This castle is open to everybody.
He's a madman.
Men are the children of God. Now, Sir Knight, I trust that you are hungry.
Oh, that I am.
Well, there's food aplenty, and for your squire, too. I'll just help him stable your animals.
Gentle knights, fair chatelaine, if there be any among you that require assistance, you have but to speak, and my good right arm is at your service. Whether it be a princess held for ransom, an army besieged and awaiting rescue, or merely... Dear God, it is she. Sweet lady, fair virgin, I dare not gaze fully upon thy countenance, lest I be blinded by beauty. But I implore thee, speak once thy name.
Aldonza.
My lady Jet.
Aldonza.
The name of a kitchen scullion. Or mayhap my lady's serving maid.
I told you my name, get out of the way.
Did my lady think to put me to the test? Ah, sweet sovereign of my captive heart, I shall not fail thee, for I know. I have dreamed thee too long, never seen thee or touched thee, but known thee with all of my heart. Half a prayer, half a song, thou hast always been with me, though we have been always apart. Dulcinea, Dulcinea, I see heaven when I see thee, Dulcinea, and thy name is like a prayer the angels whisper. Dulcinea, Dulcinea, if I reach out to thee, do not tremble and shrink from the touch of my hand on thy hair. Let my fingers but see thou art warm and alive, and no phantom to fade in the air. Dulcinea, Dulcinea, I have sought thee, sung thee, dreamed thee, Dulcinea. Now I've found thee, and the world shall know thy glory. Dulcinea, Dulcinea.
Come, Sir Knight, I'll show you to your quarters.
Sir, I should like to protest. This man proposed to offer a defense.
What this is my defense.
The most curious I've ever heard.
But if it entertains,
I think the word is diverse. I think your purpose is to divert us from ours.
precisely. And now, if I may get on with it,
Continue your defense.
imagine now the family of brave knights left behind. Not the lords and ladies and retainers of Don Quixote de la Mancha, but the simple women folk of a country squire known as Alonso Quijano. Imagine their shock as news of the master's madness reaches them. To Alonso's niece, who is worried about its effect on a forthcoming marriage. His housekeeper of many years, who, dare I say, is worried about even darker matters. To the local padre, who has known Alonso all of his life.
Yes.
Shortly, there will enter a character whose philosophy, I think, will appeal enormously to you. Now, Alonso's niece and his housekeeper hurry to the neighborhood church. Sancho, may we have a church? By this terrible situation, and not unaware of what the neighbors may think, they seek help and advice from the padre. The padre. But in spite of the trouble which the squire's madness may bring down upon her head, you may be sure she's only thinking of him.